Hey, what's going on, guys? Thanks for tuning in. So today we're going to be taking a look at the Campark ACT74A 4K action camera. So before we get into it, please subscribe to my channel. It'll enter you for a giveaway for this camera. I will be giving this away to someone. Make sure you're subscribed, and also subscribing helps my channel put out content like this in the future. Also, ring that notification bell for future notifications of my videos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be showing you the camera, what it comes with in the box, some of the features, and also some real life footage, and if I think this is worth going out and purchasing. I'll just go over some of the features real quick. The still images you can take with this are 20, 16, 12, 8, and 5 megapixels. The video resolution is 4K, 30 frames per second, 2.7K, 30 frames per second, 1080p, 60 frames and 30 frames per second, and 720p at 120 frames per second. It also has a 170-degree HD wide-angle lens. It also has Wi-Fi connection on here, which you can connect to your phone using Android or iOS with the Live DV app, they call it. It also has a removable 3.7 volt, 1050 milliamp hour lithium ion battery. Charging time is about 2 to 3 hours per battery, and it also gives you up to 90 minutes of use per battery. All right, some of the things that it comes with in the box, I'll show you real quick. So we'll open this up. You have your camera here, and it is already in the waterproof case. So really nice that they provide this to you. A lot of the bigger brands out there make you buy stuff like this. So it's nice Campark put this in. And that's one thing I have to say about Campark and all their products is they give you a lot of accessories with them. So it's nice that they provide this so you don't have to go out and buy this. So right out of the box, it's ready to go underwater. So you have access to your buttons here all over the case. You also have protection for your lens and the mounting hardware on the bottom. So a lot of the GoPro and DJI accessories, a lot of them are compatible with this camera. So really cool. So what we'll do is we'll unclip this, take this out. As you can see, the nice seal here to keep the water out. So we'll take out the camera. Nice compact camera, very nice quality and very light. All right, so we'll put this aside for now. You also have your user manual. You have an extra battery. So it comes with 2 total batteries in the package. And you also have a box busting at the seams with accessories, which is really nice that they give you a lot of these. So, most of these accessories and mounting hardware is, you can purchase this, but they aren't included in the big names. So you have your wireless remote here to stop and start video, as well as take pictures with the buttons here. You also have a strap in here to keep this on your wrist so you can control it while you're doing your action sports. You have your extra door for the case, just in case. You have your external microphone, which is really cool that they have that feature built in on this camera. So even if you don't use this mic, you can still use an external mic on the action camera. And tons of other accessories, which I won't get into right now, but they give you a ton of accessories with this camera. All right, so here is the actual camera. What we'll do is we'll power it up. I'll show you some of the features. It has things like image stabilization. It supports external microphones, the wrist remote control, the built-in Wi-Fi, underwater support with the waterproof case, and also a time lapse. So a lot of these features are featured on the more expensive $400 cameras, and you get for a price of about 40 to 50 bucks. So really, really good value, to be honest. What you want to do to power up this camera is hit the little power button here. All right, and you flip it around. The Campark logo is on the back, and then you get the viewfinder here. So as you can see, you have your video settings, 2.7K right now at 30 frames per second. If you click the menu button in the front, it'll switch to photo. So you can see the photo here, and this is at 20 megapixels right now. So if you hit this again, you have your options to go through all your videos and photos with the up and down arrow buttons on the sides here. Okay, so you can go through all these, and then you can go through your photos and then your menu options. So what we'll do is we'll go around the camera real quick, I'll show you some of the buttons, and then we'll go into the settings. So you have your OK button to select through the menu, and also your shutter button to start and stop videos. You have your lens here with your sensors, as well as your power on button and your mode button. You have some of your connectors here, which are your HDMI connector, micro USB connector, your SD card slot, micro SD card slot, and your port for the external microphone. On the bottom, you have the battery door. So what you'd do is you'd open this to expose your battery and change out your batteries. So what we'll do is we'll flip it around, and now we are in the settings. So what we'll do is we'll select video resolution to give you an idea of all the resolutions you have: 4K 30, 2.7K 30, 1080p 60 and 30, and 720 at 120. So we'll go back. You have your image stabilization here. You can turn that on and off. Looping video. So you have 1 minute, 3 minutes, and 5 minutes of looping video. You have your time lapse, which is really nice. So you have 1 second, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 30 seconds, and 60 seconds. Really cool feature to have. Slow motion, audio record. So you can turn that on or off. If you're using it for a dash cam, which is really cool that you can use these cameras for. If you don't want audio recorded or for any other reason, you can turn that off. So we'll go to the next menu option, photo resolution, 20, 16, 12, and 8 megapixels. So we'll time-lapse photo, burst photo option, photo resolution, time-lapse photo. Okay, so go back. Volume, you can turn the volume up or down for the camera. The beeps, you can turn the beep on or off, as you can hear it beeping through the menu. Exposure, so if you want to drill down to some of your settings for the camera: exposure, ISO, effect, contrast, saturation, and sharpness. You also have your language, so you have different languages on here. Here's your languages. The car mode is off. Power off, so this will automatically power off in 5 minutes, 3 minutes, and that can be off as well. But if you want to save battery, just in case you forget to turn it off, it'll turn off by itself. Date and time, date format, timestamp, frequency, screensaver, or upside down. So just in case you mount it upside down, you can actually choose that option. The screensaver will give you a screensaver in a certain period of time. Format, reset, and firmware version. Okay. So let's go back to the menu option here. Now to turn the Wi-Fi on the camera is, if you look at the buttons here, what you want to do is you want to hold the up button, which has the Wi-Fi symbol. If you hold that, all right, it'll start blinking and also give you the Wi-Fi name as well as the password, which you use to put that in to connect to the Wi-Fi with your phone. Once you do that, once it's connected to the camera, you can view the footage coming live out of your camera, as well as transfer videos and photos from the camera to your phone, which is really nice. To turn that off, just hold it again and that light will go off. So what we're going to do is I'll show you some of the footage from this camera. All right, I think the video will be without the external mic. The second will be with the external mic, and I believe they're both at 4K 30 frames per second. All right, so we're shooting in 4K 30 frames per second. I'm using the built-in microphone. Let me know how I sound in the comments below. I'm using image stabilization. Let me know how the video looks. I'm going to jog a little bit here. Alright, this video is also in 4K, 30 frames per second. Image stabilization is on. I'm using the external microphone included in the package. Let me know how I sound in the comments below. Try jogging here. Let me know how I sound. Alright, so after watching the video, please let me know what you think in the comments below. If you have any other questions for me, let me know and I will be happy to answer them for you. I honestly think this is the best bang for your buck. If you don't want to spend a lot of money, 40 to 50 bucks is nothing, and all the features that come on the more expensive ones for 400 to 500 bucks are on this camera, which is really cool. The different resolutions and all that stuff, it really is good value for your money. So I do recommend going out purchasing it, but you have a chance to win this camera. Like I said, subscribe to the channel and also leave a comment below and follow the instructions in the description of the video to enter for this giveaway. All right, until next time, thank you for watching. Peace out.